Workers at the Buea Regional Hospital have resumed duty after going on strike on Wednesday. This week, they took to the streets after one of their colleagues, Dr. Tamfuh, was molested by two gendarmes. The two gendarmes are reportedly being detained in Buea. Edwin for Tamfuh has been investigating that story in Buea.
It is the climax of an event which happened on the night breaking Wednesday, February 16, 2011 at the Buea Regional Hospital. The workers of the Buea Regional Hospital went on strike. Dr. Tamfuh had been assaulted by two gendarme officers for what they called negligence for the death of their patient.
Yeah, I was actually a victim of assault, not only physical assault but psychological assault, because of one patient whom I consulted and admitted in the ward, and eventually the patient died. The guardians, who happened to be military men, thought it was due to negligence. Well, that was their judgment, but immediately the patient came to the hospital. The patient was consulted and the treatment was written down, and she was immediately admitted in the ward. Now, saying that there was some I don't know, some carelessness. I don't really know how they judge it, but since they were armed, they had to threaten me at gunpoint and took me to their military base. That was where I received a blow on my head, and I fell down unconscious. And when I became conscious again, I found myself on one funny bed, and in one funny bed in one of those their camps there. And I saw the Legion commander accompanied by the delegate of public health and I think some other public officials. They are the ones who urged me, and they actually, because I was really depressed, I did not really know what to do. But when I saw them, I had a bit of courage, and they helped me and took me back to the hospital.
The message has gone through. I think you had a point, you made it very clear. And the memorandum, I will have to have a copy. But I think it should be the same.
On this Wednesday morning, the Southwest chapter of the National Medical Council was mobilized. The workers moved to the governor's office. The Buea Regional Hospital became the convergent point for authorities of the town, legal minds and media men, all for one cause.
Dr. Nana was brutalized as Dr. Nana in the hospital premises, not in an off-license. Therefore, it is the duty of the administration to do something about it. Otherwise, all the other staff of the hospital are not covered, because it will always be that we have been brutalized while on duty. He was not outside, it was in the hospitals. And therefore, the administration should have something to say. These are not...
Exercise of his duty,
yes.
Aggravated circumstances. He will punish for that, he will be punished for that.
And an engagement was taken with the governor. Let us not reduce the authority of the governor by talking so much.
Many thought aloud that if the gendarmerie base, which is next to the hospital, acts as a source of insecurity instead of securing lives of patients and staff, it becomes all the more complicated. Hospital staff attended to no patients on this day. Dr. Tamfuh was sent for checkup at the Douala Reference Hospital.
We sent him to the reference hospital yesterday for a thorough medical checkup, for the simple reason that he passed out, he had a blackout, and wanted to be sure. So he came back, and the investigation showed that he's okay.
By Thursday, February 17, 2011, the hospital staff had returned to work.
We were just trying to make our points, known to the administration, to know how we have been treated. This is not the first time, although this one has been exaggerated for, because to threaten somebody, pull the person out under gunpoint, and then you kidnap. It was too much. It was overwhelming for us to handle. So we just wanted the administration to know what has been done to us and exactly how we felt. So, but today our profession is, we should live above strikes. So our work is to save human lives, and we are back to work. Yeah.
Do you think that your message has gone through?
It has gone through.
Okay.
It has gone through because the governor spoke to us today, the SDO spoke to us, and the culprit, if I may call him a culprit, is behind the bars.
Okay.
That's what we were told by the administration.
We had confirmation from the mayor, who personally saw the two people in detention. And so when the governor told the staff that everything was going to be done and that there were instructions from hierarchy that those people were going to be followed up judicially. So that's precisely what happened at the level of the governor's office. He gave those reassurances, and I spoke to the staff, and all of them came back to the hospital. And later on, when the SDO finished with the doctors, he came and talked to the staff, and all agreed to go back to work.
Dr. Nana Tamfuh received the award as the most available health practitioner in the Buea Regional Hospital for 2010, was unavailable on this day. With the help of the hospital authorities and the National Medical Council, legal proceedings have been opened.
Yeah, I thank God that I wasn't killed, though I was assaulted. We are going to start up legal procedures to follow this matter up, and I think we have already gone as far as contacting some officials of the judiciary.
As the case unfolds, authorities of the Buea Regional Hospital are getting their collaborators back to work to continue in the service of the sick members of the public in Buea. The staff of the regional hospital in Buea have finally returned to work. The authorities of the city have calmed their minds, saying that everything is under control. But the authorities of the hospital continue to fear that more would happen, because the gendarmerie office, which is just by the hospital to secure the lives of the people in the hospital, has instead acted as a source of insecurity. There is still fear.